Morning. Thank you very much to 121 for the kind invitation to attend Dubai. And I'm here to tell you this morning about Delta Lithium. There's a snapshot of our corporate overview. We have a very strong balance sheet. We have about 76 million in the bank and an enterprise value of about 100 million. Which we intend to apply to our two main projects in Western Australia. The Yinnetharra lithium project in the north of the state and the Mount Ida gold and lithium project near Kalgoorlie, which is arguably the mining capital of Australia. We have a very strong shareholder base led by Mineral Resources with 23%. They're quite a large Australian mining services company that owns and operates 2 or 3 lithium mines. Idemitsu with 12%, a very large Japanese conglomerate. Yinnetharra is a North American, Canadian lithium investment company, and Hancock Prospecting is owned by Australia's richest person, Gina Rinehart. So very strong shareholder base. And we are covered by Barrenjoey, Bell Potter and Canaccord. There's the board of directors. We have a wealth of experience on the board, led by our non-exec chair, Chris Ellison. He's also the managing director and founder of Mineral Resources. He and Josh Thurlow bring a significant amount of lithium experience, building and operating their own lithium assets to Delta. And on the right there, Steve Kovac is the Australian CEO of Idemitsu, and his insights and introductions into the Japanese market have proved very interesting to date and should certainly prove more interesting in the future as we develop our assets. Nader and Tim are our independent non-exec directors, very experienced financial gentlemen. So what's the recipe? What are the ingredients of Delta Lithium that we believe underpin our value proposition? We do have a very strong team. We've been fostering this team for several years now. We're very good out in the field. We've managed to operate very safely and very efficiently for that period of time, and the core is very strong, has a good culture and works very well from the board all the way down to the field crews. Those major shareholders, we believe, imbue our company with a significant strategic advantage when the time comes for us to make those large investments in construction. Those parties will be there. Our location in Western Australia, some people may argue with me, they usually do. WA is the best place in the world to build a mine. The state is set up to support the mining industry in every way possible. All the resources you need are a phone call away and generally easy to get hold of. We have 2 very good projects. Mount Ida and Yinnetharra have extremely good potential, and we're actively exploring and developing these projects. And our upcoming catalysts for news flow, we have studies and metallurgy progressing. And we also have a very handy gold deposit which we're seeking to extract value from in the short term. So I'll talk about Mount Ida gold and lithium first. The Mount Ida project's quite a unique project in that the geology of the project has the lithium and the gold co-located quite close to each other. We are only a couple of hours up the road from Kalgoorlie, which is has everything you may need from a mining perspective, drill rigs, personnel, all the bits and pieces you need to explore and build your mine are at your fingertips. We delineated the lithium resource some 18 months ago, and it does present quite a high grade deposit in 2 or 3 pegmatite intrusions. It also has quite a handy tantalum grade as well, which we are investigating now from a potential economic standpoint. And as we were exploring this lithium resource, we kept seeing gold in the assays from the drill. Sometime last year, we pulled out the resource and calculated 752,000 ounces at a pretty high grade of 3.5 grams. And it has a core at the Baldock deposit of 674,000 ounces, beg your pardon, at 4.4 grams, which is considered to be quite high grade, and we think it represents some very high margin ounces there. And most important, the Mount Ida project's fully permitted for mining. We can start mining that tomorrow, and we are the only approval we have yet to do is for the tailings dam and the processing facility, and that's underway right now. So just to speak a little bit about the gold, it's quite unusual to have lithium and gold in the same location. They are in separate rock types. They can be exploited discreetly, and one of the scenarios we're very keen to look at is whether we can take advantage of the capital excavations required to exploit one commodity to, in effect, give a free kick to the exploitation of the other. So it is high grade. There's a lot of upside, which we're investing in now. We have a 4-stage drill program underway. The location I've spoken about, very advantageous. And the pathway to production for gold in particular is somewhat simpler and faster than it is with lithium. So it's probably something we will explore in the short term. And we believe that the gold has the potential to be a standalone operation and support its own processing infrastructure. And that map on the right there is the plan view of the layout, proposed layout of the mine at Mount Ida. So here's a long section of the gold and the lithium. The lithium resources are in those darker blue pegmatites, and the gold is the shaded area where you can see a conceptual mine design laid out. We did an internal scoping study in the company. It presented a very compelling life of mine plan for the gold. And the company then decided to invest roughly $6 million in the current 4-stage drilling program, which will take us through until February, where we've just completed stage 1, which is the shallow drilling to the north and south of the existing Baldock deposit. We were really looking for the edges of the mineralisation, and I'm pleased to say we didn't find them. So we will need to come back and extend that shallow drilling some stage at a later date. But stage 2 and 3 of the program are now underway. Those blue dots are some slightly deeper RC drilling, which will extend the resource boundaries, and the yellow dots are some diamond tails, which the RC pre-collars are being drilled now. And we really are looking to expand this resource to in excess of 1 million ounces of high-grade gold, and like I said, bring us into that standalone territory. We've done the metallurgy. I'll speed this up a little bit. I've only got a couple of minutes left, but the metallurgy's proved to be no real concerns there. Quite good leach recoveries, above 90%, with a standard crush grind cyanide in leach. We're not inventing anything new here. Stage 4 of the program is going to get further afield on our tenure, where we have several other JORC deposits, and we'll be following up on some historical high-grade hits, and I'm very, very keen to see how that stage 4 program looks. We'll be commencing that in the new year. So a quick chat about our Yinnetharra lithium project up near Gascoyne Junction. We purchased this in late 2022. We've drilled about 200 kilometres of drilling up there, delineated a fairly significant resource at the Melinda prospect. We have 1,800 square kilometres of exploration ground, which we're systematically getting out and about into now. The Melinda project there is hosted in 3 main pegmatites. We're spending a lot of time and attention on the metallurgy at this point in time. The M1 is delivering some quite good recoveries in excess of 80% for a whole of ore flotation flow sheet. And we have a 5-tonne pilot test work program underway now. Once those results come to market, we'll apply the same process to the M36 and the M47 pegmatites, which make up the rest of the Melinda deposit. Just to show you the scale of our tenure there, the recipe we employ is to get our field staff out to collect geochem samples on nominal 100 by 100 basis. So they map the ground as they go. We use those geochem results to define anomalism for lithium, potassium, rubidium ratios, etc. We then come in, map that ground for drill targeting, do heritage surveys, and then we roll the drills in. And we have had some success at the Jamison's prospect, where you can see some high-grade spodumene there fluorescing. That's some of the coarsest stuff we've seen at Yinnetharra. And we'll be getting back into the drilling there after Christmas. So what's Delta's strategy? We're very protective of our cash balance. Balance sheet is something that we look to preserve. We're building upon confidence at Yinnetharra. All the activities we do are about building confidence and reducing risk. Our goal is to build an operating mine. That is the glittering prize that our team's working towards. We do have a very good gold asset at Mount Ida, which we are looking to monetise, and we have a process underway now, and it's also one of the reasons I'm here in Dubai. And of course, I guess if there is a bright side to the slightly depressed lithium market at the moment, it does afford our company with some opportunities to do M&A, which we are also progressing. So thank you very much for your time. Good day.